Like most people, I was saved as a child. I gave my life to Christ. Wanted to be a child of God, but I don't think at that point I understood the commitment. What really changed in my life was an event that happened in late 2005, early 2006. I was facing back surgery, lost my job, didn't know, had a baby on the way, didn't know how I was going to pay my bills or how the surgery was going to go or anything. And when I got that call, I looked up at God and I questioned him and asked him why he was doing this to me. Didn't have the faith that I needed to at that point. Fast forward 2 months later, successful back surgery, baby born healthy and well. Everything came out better than I ever could have imagined. And it was at that point that I realized that God was in complete control of my life. I got a call for a better job, better pay, smaller territory, better benefits for my family. And God really, really, really showed me that day that no matter what, not to question what's going on in my life, that it has a purpose. Before that point, I was very much in the world and of the world, and things that happened that should have no bearing on my life, like Saints and LSU games, outcomes. Just before that, literally, if LSU and the Saints lost, my week was ruined. Like, I walked around mad for the whole week, didn't want to talk to anybody, complained about the referees, And like, when you go through an event like that in your life, and you realize that like none of that stuff matters, it's just, it just gives you a whole new perspective on what's important in your life. After this event happened and I realized that God was in control and how much I needed him, I really began to more follow Jesus and more be in tune and aware of what was going on in my life spiritually. For those who haven't been saved, I would just like to ask why. What is holding you back? Tomorrow isn't promised, and the results are catastrophic and eternal. Our God is an awesome God. He is a forgiving God, and he is waiting for you to join his kingdom. Yes, I would first of all like to thank my mother, who when I was a young man gave me the freedom to choose which religion I wanted to follow. She basically told me to find the church home and get my butt in church. I would like to thank the Barron's family, specifically Dean, who, when I've strayed from the path or become lost, has always never given up on me, always stayed in contact and brought me back to where I needed to be. I'd like to thank Pastor Byron and the entire church family here at Redemption Church for accepting me, welcoming me, and making me a part of this community. Just pray for my relationship with God to become stronger every day. Pray for me to be the spiritual leader that I need to be for my family and in my relationship. Pray for Lisa and I's relationship to continue to be stronger and for us to stay committed, and pray for my mom specifically, who is battling stage 4 cancer right now. God has his hand on her and she's not suffering, thank God, but just whatever's God's will is and plan is for her. That Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.